If you know, you know. Andrade is on Canelo tail. He ain't playing with him. He told Canelo, where your cojones? Bring your cojones and come see me. And if you don't know what cojones mean, it means bring your balls. Because we all know Canelo Alvarez is ducking two fighters at the middleweight division. The best two middleweights. And that's Jermall Charlo and Andrade. And he chose to duck both of them. And that's why Andrade was telling Canelo Alvarez, bring your cojones, because obviously to play any sport, all you need is one ball. To play boxing, you need two balls. And there's two fighters that Canelo Alvarez is ducking. So he need to bring his cojones and come see Andrade and Jermall Charlo. And I just made a video where I was talking about Jermall Charlo. He need to be more disrespectful in order to get the Canelo Alvarez fight, because this respect thing ain't gonna cut it. You gotta be more disrespectful. If you Andrade and Jermall Charlo, y'all gotta do what Lara did. Disrespect Canelo in order to get the fight, because he obviously ain't gonna come see y'all. So obviously Andrade knows that, but he been disrespecting Canelo. I mean, even from 154, since he been ducking him at 154. And for all the Canelo Alvarez fan that say, oh man, Canelo Alvarez, he will knock this bum out in like 7 rounds. Oh, who this guy? Why would Canelo fight him? He a champion. That's why. Ain't Canelo trying to be the unified champion at 160? Ain't Canelo duck Andrade at 154 when he had the WBO title? As soon as Andrade vacated the belt, he fought an unknown fighter named Smith who took the belt at the time. So how come y'all didn't say, oh, why you fighting him? We don't know that guy. He was even more unknown than Andrade. So we know there's just codes of ducking. So obviously Canelo Alvarez been ducking Andrade since the 154-pound division, where Andrade called him a bitch. And he still didn't want to see Andrade. And now at 160, they both fight for the zone. So what's the holdup? Obviously, the holdup is Canelo don't want that smoke, and he does not agree with y'all because y'all ain't fighting for him. Y'all could say he gonna knock out Andrade, this and that, but y'all ain't fighting for Canelo, so he got to get in the ring and prove y'all right. And obviously, he feel like he can't prove y'all right, and that's why he duck it. Because if he feel the same way his fans do, he would have been fought Andrade at 154, let alone 160. But to talk about the fight, Andrade obviously fought Sulecki, and unlike the Golovkin fight where he fought a unknown bum, Sulecki is a game opponent. He gave Jacob a tough fight. That was almost a draw. The knockout is what kind of gave Jacob the win. So Sulecki is a game opponent. And if y'all believe Sulecki is a bum, then y'all also believe Jacob is a bum then. Y'all can't give Canelo credit for the Jacob win, but not give Andrade credit for the Sulecki win. So they both almost at the same level. And Andrade won the fight. I must admit, obviously I didn't watch the fight because I watched the Charlo fight. And, I couldn't catch both of the fights at the same time. But I did watch the highlights. So Andrade did his thing. I didn't watch it round by round. But obviously Sulecki is a game opponent. So he pulled off the win. I got to watch the fight tomorrow whenever I can. But like I said, off the highlights, he did his thing. He couldn't get the stoppage, but I knew he wasn't going to be able to stop Sulecki because he's a very game opponent. A live dog at the middleweight division. Let Golovkin fight him. Let me see Golovkin fight Sulecki. Like I said before, y'all can't be hypocrites. Y'all can't give a Canelo Alvarez credit for beating Jacob. He wasn't able to stop Jacob. He won a fight, was like, 8 rounds to 4 or something like that. So if Canelo Alvarez wasn't able to dominate Jacob and Andrade performed well versus a Sulecki, how y'all gonna give Canelo more credit than y'all give Andrade? That don't make no sense. But like I said before, all these codes y'all throw out there is just let us know how much y'all don't want y'all favorite fighter to lose. Like I said, in boxing, as a reporter, you got to throw your feelings on the side. You got to just tell it how it is. And like I said before, Canelo Alvarez been ducking action, and he don't have no cojones, because if he do, he would have been fought Andrade and Charlo, but he ducks the best competition in the division and rather fight a Golovkin a third time in a trilogy match that no one's want to see. We already know you beat him the second time. Move on. Golovkin ducked the Charlo fight, and he also ducked the Andrade fight, just like Canelo. So, yeah, they both got something in common. They both ducking the best. So, yeah, obviously, so the two fighters with no cojones supposed to fight each other, I guess. So let Jacob and Andrade fight each other if that's the case. But obviously, all the Canelo fans, that's the dream match. You know, get rid of the two evils in the division. So let them fight each other and get rid of each other. But then Canelo and Golovkin got to see the winner. So it don't matter. At the end of the day, no matter how much you're going to maneuver, you're going to have to fight somebody. I mean, Canelo and Golovkin cannot duck Andrade and Charlo their whole career. If they do, they will go down in history as one of the two biggest cowards of our era, period. You know, we already know.